Hi, hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Kani Selvan. I'm currently doing the final year in Bachelor of Information Technology. All right. Now, what I'm going to present is let me share my screen of my presentation. Right. Right. So everyone can see my presentation. I mean my slide. Anyone?
Yeah, can clear.
All right. Thank you. So today, my topic is about management in Google Classroom. All right, so I'm going to cover three subtopics, which is teaching with Google Classroom. And teaching it with Google Classroom is like just now, Mr. Shamin covered, right, like how to create assignments and quizzes. Yeah, I'm going to cover that again, but this time is going to be in detail, and we're going to do practical, maybe. I'll give a small task, then you have to do that. And then later we'll proceed with grading, the second part. The grading is how we can give grades through Google Classroom for the assignments they have submitted, test, quiz, and all that. And then the last one is student view. So far, we have only viewed how the teachers' Google Classroom view is. So now we're going to view the how the student actually sees the classroom, virtual classroom. So I'll explain all that in detail one by one. So we start with teaching with Google Classroom. So teaching with Google Classroom, we're going to cover two parts, which is preparation and then how to create assignments and also return the assignment quizzes and tests. All right, for preparation is a very simple one, a short one. How since we transfer from physical to virtual in this new norm, we go so how to prepare ourselves first. These are just minor tips. Later, Mr. Zaref will give a better explanation on that. So first, you have to create a checklist, and then sorry, 1 minute. Uh, Give me a minute. All right. Are you guys viewing the full screen or the off screen? Anyone?
Yeah,
Is it
full
full
screen.
screen? All right, thank you. So I like to have a two-way communication. I'll ask a lot of questions. So any one of you, please unmute and answer the questions. So it'll be interesting and nice. All right. So in preparation, first we have 3 points, which is creating checklist first. Second is identifying what's right and wrong for us, and then practicing. All right. So during this transition, first, when you start with Google Classroom, please make sure your students have a Google account, computer, a proper computer, and then a proper headphone so that they can have a mic and speak to you and you can have a communication with your student, because in teaching communication is the key. And then they should have a proper audio equipment, especially audio rather than video, because audio for them to listen, right? And then proper internet access. All right. Then the second part is actually one more. If you have any question, you can stop me anytime, and then you can ask your questions. All right. Feel free to ask the questions. Okay. And next is second one is identifying. Okay, since this is actually a new thing for everyone, so we have to try and error which one to see which one works for us. All right, so each and everyone will have their own style. You can try one by one, and every class you can give a small assignment to see how much they have understand, so that you know how much you have reached to them, right? So you can try as many methods as you can, and then check out which one works for you. And you can also know how you can find out whether it worked or not. You can give assignments, small assignments, and then you can also ask them to write reflection for each class so that you can improvise each time. And the last one is practicing. Of course, practice makes perfect, right? So first, show even the students. it's a new thing for students too. So it's better as a teacher, you teach them on how to use the software as well, the Google Classroom thing. So show your students each time. Sometimes you're asking them, okay, submit your assignment by this date. Okay, how to view the assignment. Teach them step by step. Even you can include it in the materials later. And then or else you can also in the first 1 or 2 class you can ask them to try by giving them simple assignments. Maybe that one doesn't have any grades, any marks. You can just ask them to, okay, I'm just for practicing on how to use Google Classroom. You can ask them to write, okay, do this simple assignment and submit to me. Then write down some simple instruction, ask them to do, so that they will learn with that. And practice group communications. Okay, and this is important. As I said earlier, communication is the key in teaching environment. So how to practice group communication is that you can use your emails, and also there is another one more I'll show later, how you can communicate through comments as well, uh, and all that. All right, so this is the preparation part in Google Classroom during this transition. And do you have any questions regarding this? This is just tips. Anyone?
No questions.
All right, so let's go to the main part. Okay, so I'll be covering this how to create assignment, quiz, and test. I think Shaman has covered that briefly. So I'll go in detail now. So now I'm going to share another screen. Okay, I'll stop my video for a while. Okay, so I'm going to cover on how to create, right? So I'll go to the teacher's view. Okay, this is a teacher's view. So we join this class beta. All right. And then, okay, before that, can you guys please join this class? Any at least few of you guys, so that you can learn meanwhile I teach. Hope you guys can join this class. If you have any issues, can let me know. Give 1 minute. Do you know how to join the class? Okay, maybe I can teach you that. You can just go to Google and just click Google Classroom. Okay, or you can also join through here. Here you can check. It's Classroom. So you can join. Then click this add button on your top right. Okay, just say join class. So to join the class, just put the code I showed just now, 76VHCFW. So once you join, you'll be inside the class like this. Okay, so let's see how many of them joined the class. So for none. All right, please guys, because I'm going to give some tasks later, so it'll be easier. All right, so let me proceed further. So meanwhile that you can join, this is the code I'll post in the chat section later. I mean now. Where's the chat section? Let me put in. Okay. So Google Classroom code. Okay, please join. All right. So now let's recover how to create assignment. So first you have to go to the Classroom tab, and then you can see this create button. Click create, and then create assignment. I think Mr. Shamin have explained one by one what this means. So to create assignment, you should click this. There's two types of assignment. One is quiz, one is a normal one where we can attach our documents. So we go with the assignment which can attach documents. All right, the first one, create, and then you should have a title for your assignment, right? So maybe this is assignment one. The topic name is introduction, maybe. All right, so you can have a small instruction briefly where you can say uh, these contributes 10%, 10% for your marks, something like that. And then however you can check for which class. If you have multiple classes, you can choose which one you want, and then you can choose for how many students, and also for all students or only for certain group of students. Okay, so it will be easier for you. So let's say if you have a group assignments, so you know to whom you should check, to whom you should send. Or sometimes you can assign each group one leader, and you can only send to the leaders and ask them to distribute among the members. All right, so let me choose all students, and then how many points you want to give. For example, you can give 10, since we say 10%, right? Maybe you can 10, and then you can set your due date. Okay, all right, so maybe I set as 11th July. Okay, so you can also set your time. Usually I'll go for 11:59 p.m. So let's set it. Okay, then click and topic. So since each subject have multiple topics, so we can choose the topic the assignment should be placed. So I choose chapter 1, and later I'll show why I choose chapter 1. I mean, all right, and then you can attach your documents here. For example, click Google Drive, and yeah, Google Drive, and you can choose. For example, I just choose this template, the empty one. Okay, yes. Okay, let me choose assignment 1. Okay, I've attached. And okay, over here you can see can view, students can edit file and make a copy for each student. Students can view file means the you only students just can view the file. Okay, they can't download. But if you make a copy for each student, they can download the assignment. Or if you want to like this, let's say this is a group work for everyone, and you want to like everyone give their points at each section, the assignments, maybe in the assignment you can have a multiple parts. So you want them, okay, group one, okay, do the assignment one. So and they can edit inside this file, inside your file. Okay, these two is that I mean make a copy means it's a separate file, their own file. Can view file means it's your file, but they can just view, they can't download. All right, so you can choose which one you prefer. It's all depends on you how you're going to give the assignment. All right, so we can also create if you want. So for example, if you have not prepared yet the documents, you now can create. So I'm creating now. Okay, so you can set your title assignment one. Here you can say assignment one. Okay, then question one. So question one, give me like put this bold. Okay, so question one. So maybe what's multiplication? Okay, addition. So one plus one equals to what? So the students can later give the answer. So one plus three. This is just an example. Okay, how much? So maybe this will be one plus something equals to five. How much? All right, so this will be the assignment. You can just, it is automatically saved, so have no worries. You can just leave like this, and you can just cancel the button, and no worries, it's still there. Okay, you can check out. See, it's already saved, it's automatically saved. Okay, so no worries. So this is how you attach your uh, files. Actually, you can attach as much as you can. You can also include your YouTube sometimes for the references or anything for maybe uh, additional. Or if you have a URL, you can just copy and paste the URL. So you see, just simply, so maybe give from for. So you can just attach. All right, this is how you can attach all the. If you have a link, you can just attach the link. All right, so that's how. Then You can just click. Okay, you have three few options here. You can just save as draft. If you save as draft, okay, I just showing you what will happen if I save as draft. Can you see it's in gray? Okay, why it's in gray? To show that it's not published yet to the students. So now we can see, can you see it? So it's written as a draft. It's still as a draft, and the students can't view. Okay, let me show you. The students can view. See chapter one, assignment two. So in assignment one, introduction. So you see, there's no assignment one introduction. This is student view. Okay, all right. So this is teacher's view. Okay. So now how to publish? Okay, let's click edit, and then you can schedule. Maybe you want to give this assignment tomorrow. So you schedule it in the morning. You can schedule, or else if you want to assign immediately, yes, you can. You just click this assign. So it is assigning now. If you have any question, feel free to ask. Okay. So I've already assigned. Since I assigned to 6 students, because I have only 6 students, I guess. Others have not joined yet. Hmm. All right. So it's okay. And yeah, now you can see this is student's view. Okay, this student view, and you can see it's already published and it's written here due July 11. All right. So this is teacher's view. Okay, this is how you create an assignment. All right, so you can also review the assignment again to see 13 means how many of them have submitted. So I've already assigned, no one has submitted yet. So you can check it out here like this, and you can also check the instructions. You can change the tabs. Then undo, we go to the okay. So each time when you create an assignment, it doesn't need to like message individually to inform them that I have one assignment for you. Please look at that. No, if you want to remind them, I mean manually, then you can do that. But actually, in this, what's a specialty in Google Classroom is that it will automatically email the notification to the each students whoever you have assigned. It will be notified. So those who have joined the class, okay, those of you, this is me actually. This is just later to show the student view. So you will be receiving. You would have been received an email by right now regarding the assignment. All right. Do you have any questions so far? Anyone? Is it
Hello,
clear?
Kani.
Yeah, hi.
I'm Una again.
Okay.
I would like to ask that a student will receive a notification through email.
Yes, through email.
Does that link to the calendar also?
Calendar.
Calendar invite, something like that, so that they can have.
Yes, yes. They can check. For example, here. Okay, they can view all. Check. They can view all year, and also in their calendar. It will be assigned to their calendar.
To the calendar as a reminder in case they forget about it.
Yes. Okay. Let's we see together. You see, it's
Oh,
written. So it will
okay.
automatically. Okay.
Okay, that's good. Okay, thank you.
Any questions? If it's clear, then we can move on to the next part. Okay, no problem. I move first. If you have any question, you can stop me anywhere and you can ask me. I mean now. All right. So next, regarding quiz assignment. Okay, so just one we did the assignment of how to attach Google Documents, Google Sheets, Google Slides. So now we move on to quiz assignment. Okay, usually you can use this for quiz, pop quiz, or test. Even tests you can create as a normal assignment by attaching your documents, and later you ask them to submit by attaching the answers. But now we can also use these Google Forms. Google Form has two ways of grading. It will be easier for you. One is auto grading, another one is manual grading. So later I'll go in detail regarding the grading. So for now, I'll teach on how to create assignments. So I think Shamin has covered this, Mr. Shamin has covered this, but just go quickly. Okay, so for this one is quiz one introduction. All right. So okay, never mind. We can go quiz one, quiz two. Okay, quiz two multiplication. multiplication. All right, so we can see covers it covers this quiz covers multiplication of 4, 4 and 5. Okay, this is just instruction, and it's the same template again. And you can see you can choose your class, and you can choose your students, and you can set your points. Okay, 100. Then you can set your due date. Here I set it as today, and by the time is by night. All right, so I can choose your topics. Okay, just now I said I will explain why I choose chapter 1, what will happen if we choose chapter 1, what will happen if we choose chapter 2. Okay, let me show. Okay, no worries, this is automatically saved as stuff, so I can just cancel. Can you see this one I've not classified each chapter, so it's placed on top. These are any sections, but you see, and I placed quiz 2 multiplication just now. I said it chapter 1, right? So it's placed under chapter 1. If let's say if I placed, I mean if I choose this chapter 2, okay, saving. Okay, let's wait one more. Okay, so you can see it's under chapter 2 now, so it's easy to organize and also to view later. All right, even for in students here it will be classified under chapter 2. All right, so now okay, it's already there is already Google form. Okay, if you want you can create manually like this. Okay, since it's already there you can just click and edit. Okay, oh my god, why? Okay, wait. Right, okay, wait. If let me create form, and no worries, we can just delete this behind the form. All right, so we can change, this is quiz to multiplication, right? Multiplication. Okay, you can have some description. It uh, covers covers this, right? So you can just copy paste and keep. Yes. All right. So let's say it's question 1. So we say 4 times 5 is how much? So you can choose what type of answers do you expect. You can choose multiple choice. You can choose check boxes. You can choose drop down. So you can explore one by one. So now for this multiplication, I prefer going multiple choices. So I can just choose. Okay, maybe it's 25 the options. Then this is 20, and this is 30 maybe. All right. So then it's done. Then we can choose whether it's required. Okay, later I'll explain what's the purpose of required. No. Okay, before that, okay, you can see you can also shuffle option order, which means when the students receive, each of them will never get in this order 25, 20, 30. There'll be like it's shuffled. Maybe the other one person A will be getting in this order, second person will be getting in 20, 30, 25, maybe like that. It will shuffle. And it can also have some discretion. This is multiplication of 5 maybe, simply. Okay, then you can add more questions just by clicking add questions. Okay, or you can also delete by just deleting, or if you want to copy, duplicate it and then edit. Yeah, you can. So maybe this time 4 times 2, I mean sorry, 2 times 4. So this is multiplication of 4, but then I'm expecting a short answer. Okay, simply. Okay, just for a demo. Okay, and then you can have a title actually. Let's say this is sure. You can also track and put here, and you can also have a site. Okay, title is multiplication. So this is the title. Okay, later I'll show you the preview how does it looks, and you can also attach some photos if you want. Attach photos. Okay, let me upload one photo. Uh, so just go in Okay, so you can see. So you can give some description. Okay. So you can also add videos. So add videos. So I think you can include the URL. Yes, you can include a YouTube video like snow maps. You can search to get a better. Okay, never mind. Anything will do for now. Okay, this is just okay. All right. So how the preview view? Let's recheck the preview. How it shows for the students if we publish in this way. Okay, so can you see? It's all in one page. Okay, for example, you want to have a reference video for them to better understand and answer the questions. Maybe you can add the video and then ask these questions. All right, so you can do that way. See, this is the title. Okay, so if you want to have a separate titles in one page, you can do this, or you want to separate into multiple pages, you can. Where's the add sections? Yes, this is the add section. So can you see add section? So this is multiplication of 5. Okay, so I can add just questions. This is okay, that's 3 times 5. So what's the answer? We can put multiple choice 15, 10, 8. Okay, that's how we do. So now we can view review. So can you see it's the section 2 is not in the first page, so when you click next it will continue with section 2. So if you didn't put any of these sections required means mandatory for them to answer, only then they can proceed to the next page. So they, if it's in mandatory and they click, okay, let me set the first question as mandatory, I mean required. Okay, required, you see. Let me refresh. Okay, so it will show this required. So that is asterisk. Can you see? So if you don't answer this question, you can't go to next. Can you see? If I answer this question, yes, I can move because other questions are not required. So I can also go back. Yes, I can still go back and go forward. All right. So that's how it works. If it's okay, I think some one of the participants have asked this question in the previous module, right? So I think I've answered. And if you have any question, feel free to ask. Okay. So next, okay, you can see. Can you see this? Continue next section. Okay. Let's say you want to. Let's say I have multiple sections. This is multiplication for n5. Okay. Oops, this is not a section, this is question. Sorry, sorry, this is section. Yeah. All right. So, okay, I want to make sure this is in section 2. This is section 3. Okay. Multiplication of 4 and 5 times. So, add some questions. Maybe uh, 4 times 5 plus simply demo. 4 times 3 option 20, 32. All right, so just let's preview. If you guys have any question, please ask. All right, so let's say I click next. No, can't because this is required. So let's say 20 next. Then you can see it's going to the section 2. So if I, this is not required, so I can still skip. Then it's going to third section, multiplication of 4 and 5. Okay. So what if I want to jump from section 1 to section 3? Only then you can make use of this. Jump to section 3. Sorry. That's all. Okay, from continuing from section 1 to section 3. Okay, let's preview. Is it possible now to jump from section 1 to section 3? Then next, see, it's in section 3 now. All right, so that's how we can do jumping sections, but you can't put like okay, this whole section is mandatory. No, only for questions you can set this mandatory. All right, and then yeah. Hello. Any questions? All right. Okay, so since there's no question, I'll move further. Okay, I'll explain regarding okay, how to jump if let's say they set these questions go to section based on answer. For example, let's say they answered this question correctly, then they have better understanding of, let's say, just assume if they answer this question correctly, then they have better understanding that they can skip to section 2 immediately. I mean, if they submit this page, they can skip to section 3, sorry, section 3. Make it default, right? All right. So they can skip. So this is the first question. So if the student answer correctly, 4 times 5 is 20. Yeah. All right. So they can say if they answer correctly, they can straight jump to section 3. Can do that. If they answer this, they will just go to next section, which is section 2, right? So let's preview. So let's say I put 25. Can you see? It's going to section 2. Let's say if I answer this correctly, 4 times 5 is 20. So any maths teacher here? So this is section 3. Any maths teacher here? I can give you. Yes. All right, great. So which I mean, you're teaching higher school or primary school, secondary school or primary school? Missing already. Okay. So I think that's all from me for quiz. Okay. So, any questions for quiz? Creating quiz. Actually, you can just set this as a test, no problem, because they can also give a short answer. Okay, they can also give a short answers, and they can give a paragraph. They can also attach file if you want. Okay, so you can do all the response validation. Okay, so set this how many blah character count and all that answers. Okay, so I think you can do you have any questions? If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Is it clear?
Hello, Kani.
Yeah, hi.
I have one question.
Yeah.
Okay, for your example of quiz, this is mainly on multiplication. What about if the question is general and you have the answer A, B, C, or all the above? How do you choose that option? How do you set that option? Katakan A is also the correct answer, B also correct, and C is not correct, and the fourth one is all the above, or the correct one is A and B.
Okay, so for example, if I'm not mistaken, usually teachers will give something like this, right? A, B, C, then they have a dot. Yeah, simply, yeah. Correct.
Yeah, A and B or all the above.
Okay, so you want how to give these options, correct? This
Yeah.
is what you mean. All right, okay. So you can go for checkbox maybe. You can go for
Checkbox.
checkbox. Let's say you can ask them, okay, which one you can see maybe I two three. So later, okay, you can just try. Okay, you look at the preview. This is just one of my idea. It also depends on teachers' creativity. You can make use of all this, whatever you want, but this is one of my idea. So they can choose. If they felt that okay, these two is the correct one, they can just choose these two, or they can just choose one if they felt this, or all three. So it's easier, right? So is it clear? Or other option is that like in normal physical exam, multiple choice. Yes, you can say one and two, or one or two and three, or I only and one only, all of the above. Yeah, it's still the same like a physical exam. So you can look at the preview. So can you see? So that's how we can set. So is it clear? Or you need
Yeah.
any better? All right, it's great. Any other questions?
And the description, katakan 1 and 2, you have different answer. How many limit is the character for each
So,
answer? Any limit?
sorry, pardon.
The answer, katakan 1 and 2. If you don't want to use 1 and 2, we put description here. How many character is the limit for each answer?
Limit for each answer.
Each, yeah, the character of each this each
Characters.
answer. Yes, how
For
many character you can input? How long is the answer that you can set?
for in one this line
Yes,
here.
is there a limit? 50 character only or 50 words? No limit, is it?
I think don't think so. There's a you can see. Let's keep going.
Oh,
Okay, so even for students, if they want to answer, you can, as I said, okay, let's say it's a short answer.
short
So they,
answer.
this is short. If you want paragraph here, I can get paragraph, and you can still edit minimum character, the length. Let me see. I can choose. So I think I hope I have answered your questions.
No limit,
Yeah, no limit for now. Yeah, my for options. Yes, you can see. So as much as I can. And you can want to view, you can view together. See, I think there's no limit.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, noted. Thank
All
you.
right. All right. So any other question? If not, we can move further. So creating assignment quiz is done. So now we can go to, if it's clear, then we can go to the next subtopic, which is grading. Okay. So I believe it's clear, but if you have any answer in later, you can still can stop me and ask the question like just now. All right. So let's we go to grading. So this is a grade tab. This is like a summary to see which students got how much. So I think this one Shamin did right. So you can view like this. Oh, okay. What you can do, you can go to the classwork. Okay, one more is that when you create an assignment, this will be the main homepage, right? Stream. So this is like something like a Facebook. If you post something, it will appear here. Yeah, similar. That's how it is. If you make any announcement, assignment, it will be placed here. All right. And also, if you have any due with the assignments, we can view here. Can you see? No due date. No due date here. This is work in progress, which means the due date is on July. So that's why it's still in work in progress. Let's say we change the due date. Let's we change the due date. Hmm, okay, wait. Sorry, instruction. Yes. So I can let me change the due date is was uh, Today is 4th, so we say 3rd. So the due date is it's already overdue now. So how would it be? We go to classes, class data, to grades, and then what is the stream? The upcoming. And then you can see, right? No work in progress. Oh, which means the due date is on July. Work in progress means how many you have graded and all that. Okay, so this is to-do list, and you can also check in calendar, assignments due, all that. For teachers also can. And okay, so now let's look at one by one. So what I'm going to cover in grading is that let me share my slider and share my slide. So this is a slide. So in grading, I'm going to cover how to comment. So sometimes you're giving some assignments and just want to give comments. Yes, you can. How to comment, and then how to grade each of these documents, sheets, etc. Basically, the three same template, but still I will show. And then multiple attachment. Let's say the students attach a few files. So how to grade it? You should grade it one by one or all in one. All right, and then how to create forms, the Google form for the quiz or test, and then how to create questions. Question basically used for polling or surveys. It's not really a proper thing to do for like a quizzes or something because for example you're conducting uh, for example asking a question in during live class, then you want to have a poll, then you can make use of this. All right. So why it's not proper for test and quiz? I'll explain later. Okay, it's because they can view they can view all the answers. I mean, if let's say person A said okay, 1 plus 1 is actually 3, then the other person say 4, then person C can see all these answers. That's why it's not proper. Anyway, I'll show later. Now let's move to the teacher's view. Okay. So can you view the screen, teacher's view, class beta, grading, anyone? So if you don't feel comfortable, you can say a chat. I think everyone can view. Okay, so let's move. Okay, you want to grade. Let's say assignment. No one submitted. Okay, let me go to student view. And no. Okay, let me go to student view and simply submit some documents. Okay, you can just view how I submit. Okay, so try just that one at. Later I'll explain in detail. Now you can just view what am I doing as a student. I'm submitting the assignment. Okay, I've submitted. So now we can check who I submitted. Yeah. So you can view the submission in real time, which means once I submit, it's immediately reflected here. So you can, let's say you can see 13. Okay, I can see who's missing. No one have submitted. And this person, yes, it's me. There's a student me. Okay, I've submitted this answer. So how to view? Just click this. Answer demo. Okay, this is how it shows. And how to grade, you can put your grade here. But as a teacher, we are not just going to give grades. We are also going to give comments so that next time they don't repeat the same mistake, right? So how to give comments? If it's like it's in physical, we just click, write, and then we write. We write the comments at the site, right? So in this virtual, in this new norm, how to comment. Can you see this comment blank here? Okay, and then let's click this comment blank. Just skip. Okay, then we can add to bank. This comment bank is like a glossary, something like that. You can have all your collections here. Okay, it's not only for this file. You can it will be reflected in other files. Later I'll show how. Let's say already give a comment like mm, let's say simply spelling mistake add, and then so please memorize please memorize. This is a simply a comment. Yeah, just already added to the bank, but how to put it inside this document? So you can just copy to clipboard. Then you see you want to just say the other side. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. There's no spelling mistake. Simply, I can just click on this and add comment. Can you see? There's a shortcut Control Alternative M. Or can right click and then click on this comment button, and then you can just paste it. Copy paste. Can you see? Or else if you don't want to copy paste, no problem. You can just see. Yeah, it's already showing the suggestions. You can just click on this and the comments are already there. So the students, when they review their after marking, they can review their documents and they can check out all these documents and all their comments. All right. So next, how to click? You can just click. Maybe this is full mark. Okay. And this private comment means what's the difference with this and this? I mean, comment inside the document and also private comments is that these comments like for one by one, like this body or this answer, you can highlight and then give comment, something like that. So for private comments, right, for the whole document they have submitted, so you can just say, good job. So now you have don't forget to return. Only if you click this return, can you see return the submissions? Only then it will be completely created, or else it will be saved as draft. Okay, so can you see now? So then marked. Sorry, return. So it's written now. So can you see? So done. And yeah, I click OK. Can you see the private comment will be reflected here for the whole document they have submitted. For the one in the inside the document, you have to click on these documents to view the comments. For example, like this. So I think it will be better to view as a student or to read the comments, right? Okay. So show as a student if I decide to. Okay. Now, any questions? If you have any question, feel free to ask. Okay. So that's how we grade a document. What if the student submitted? Okay, he submit a different file, a multiple attachment maybe. Okay. Let me submit. This is a student viewer. As a student, I'm submitting. Just have a look. Later, I'll explain. No problem. Don't worry. Later, I'll explain detail. I just want to submit. So, I want to submit this spreadsheet and then a slide. Maybe. So you can see Google Docs, Google Sheets, because all these are different types of documents. Can be submitting. So let's see what will happen if I already graded and they resubmitted. Okay. So this is teacher's view. And then you can see I've already submitted and resubmitted, right? The grade will be there, okay? But I resubmitted, sure, I've resubmitted. So you can just click on the student name and you can have a look. Okay, now they have multiple attachments. So I can just click any one. I can click the first. Okay, I open the first one. And then can you see now we have extra. Just now there was only one, but you can see all these multiple. But when you grade, you're not going to grade only for one document. The grade is for all three. So can you see the difference? How it will be for individual and also multiple? Anyone? Hope I can get a response. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, can clear.
Okay, thank you. So there's a multiple attachment. It's the same. Even it's only individual spreadsheet, it's similar like Google Docs like just now. The same. You can just comment. So if you comment, can you see comment blank? It will be collected here. Doesn't matter, or not only for this student. If you have a different student, you have added more comment blanks. Let's see, add a level. So it will be there for you. It will be there. This is your collection, so it doesn't matter which document, which student's document you open. The comment bank will be like this. You can keep adding. All right, so it'll be easier for you. You don't need to create each time. You don't need to create a new one. All right, so how to add a comment here? For example, just want to add a comment. So add a comment. How? So you can add a comment content. Okay, you can just say simple. It's supposed to show. Yes, there's a suggestion. Okay, error. So that's all. So okay, so now open. So you can view one by one. This is slide. You can also add comment. Similar like just now. Easy, similar. If you learn once, all this can be applied to other documents. So you can see this may be a error. Okay, yes, can. So you already added the comment. So now when you grade, you are grading for all three in one. So maybe I say this is 9, 8 maybe. And also you can add good job. Okay, post. Okay, this post is just for the comment. Okay, now you're already graded and it's already saved as draft. So you can actually return. So each time when you return, also it will notify your student. So it doesn't need to inform your students one by one and do the announcements. It will be notified automatically, like just now when you create the assignments. All right. So it makes your life easier by notifying automatically. So that's how you grade. Okay, that's how you grade. And what else? And that's how you comment. Okay, and that's how you grade for Google Docs, sheet presentation, and also multiple attachment. And for quiz, now let's move to quiz. How to grade quiz? Quiz is not similar like this, right? It's not like an attachment. It's more, it more like uh, it's a form. So how to grade a form? Okay, there's two methods I mentioned earlier in the beginning of the class. I've mentioned uh, form can be auto graded or manually graded. So as a student, I think this is student view. Okay, this is student view. Let me go to quiz, find a quiz. Okay, this is quiz. I think I've created quiz one assignment, right? Let me publish it. Yes, quiz two multiplication. I haven't published, so I can just go here and assign. It's published now. So as a student, this is student view. So you can, it's better to refresh. Okay, so this is student view. You can just click and view assignment, and then you can just click quiz multiplication. Just have a look. Later I'll explain again. And simply this I'm simply answering to see the submission as a teacher later. Okay. Okay. So just now, can you see? Just now you saw, right? There's a the student can actually resubmit and all that. So what you can do is that to prevent that, you can just go to edit and then go to this. I think Shaman has explained, but I believe that I take the form. Okay. But however, I can teach you again, no problem. I just want to share tips. If you want to memorize, I've learned this and applied this in my life. If you want to memorize something, you can use, I mean, you can say it for 21 times and you should focus it and saying it and you will memorize it. That's a tips, yeah. All right, so collect email address as well receipt so that when you collect email address, you can limit. Or else it will be hard. Or else you can limit it, but still they are required to sign into Google account. So limit to one response so that they won't do a quiz multiple times. But if some lecturers, some teachers allowing students to do multiple times, right? So then you don't need. Okay. And then edit after submit. If you want to let them edit after submit, yes, you can. Or you let them to see summary, charts, and text responses, yes, can. And then quizzes. If you want to make this as a quiz, make this as a quiz. And release grade. Okay, immediately after each submission means like when you do the quiz, you have to give the right answers. Okay, now I'll show you. And then this is for manual review. And then respondents, okay, when they respond, if let's say they missed a question, they can see which question said incorrectly, and then the correct answers, all that. They can see the point values. Okay, so that's how we do. And then, okay, the correct answers. How to set it. Okay, wait. This is the file. Okay, simply, okay. This answer key, okay. What for is this answer key? Okay, you click this answer key, and then you choose the point for this question. Maybe for this question, I'll give you only 1 point. You just set it 1, and then which one is the correct answer? Okay, this is simply A. So then, if you want to give feedback, so that the students when they review, they have a better idea what this is right. You uh, can say something like this. This is a demo. So later, but later you should have typed it properly. Okay. If it's incorrect, why, and correct, then maybe we can say good job. Good job. Oh, you're good. Since it, or you want to give YouTube references, yes, you can for them to better understand when they review. All right, so done. That's how you can do. So now, as a student, I'm going to attempt. This is student view. I'm attempting the quiz. So I have to my email address. So let's see if I put a wrong answer. Let's see. So 2 times 8, 4. Okay, done. Next. Then this is 10. This is correct answer. Okay, very correct answer. Next. And this is 32. Correct answer again. And submit. So now you see, once they submit, they can't do anything. It's done. Alright. So even if they open the assignment, okay, one more is that once they submit the Google form, you should make sure the student is submitted. Yes, it shows submitted 13. Alright. Or else they have to make sure this, or else it will not reflect in the teacher's view. This is the teacher's view as submitted. Alright, so this is teacher's view. Since this is student view, the student has already submitted. So let's see how to grade it. Go view assignment, you can see it 120. 5 assigned, only 120. Others didn't join, it's okay. Alright, so we can go and see no grade. Alright, no grade. Okay, you can go to this for Google, for quiz. Right, it's supposed to be here. Silent one. Okay. Okay, this is three and I submitted and not created. Okay, alright. Right. So I can see responses. You can see responses. This is a okay. This is a quiz. You can directly go to the form and you can see the responses. Okay, this is a summary and this is a question one by one. You can see how many responses for each questions. But of course, you need to know individually how they did, right? So I can see this is only one response and they submitted correct. You can also add individual feedback if you want later after they submitted. Yes, and you can see this is auto graded. This is how auto grade works. Or not release. You can release the score. Yes, send an email so it will be notified. Okay, okay, can understand why. Because this one has the email address. We release the score. Okay, that's how we release the score for quiz. And yep, let me check. Okay, let's say once they submit, they can immediately view the grade. Then you can choose this. Just now we did a manual submit, manual review. Now this one is immediate save. So let me go to student view and submit. This is student view. I want to attempt again. Now it will be auto graded because just now we are okay. I've already okay, I got it because we can only respond once. So let me create a new one, maybe create a new one, a fast one, quickly. Okay, create a new quiz tree. Okay, I can just go here just for the demo quiz tree. Okay, so I can say okay 5 times 3. Let's say that's choice 15, 20, then answer key 20, correct, check, this is good. Okay, so so I just do one questions and this is done. Then send. You don't need to do this actually. If you want to send individually, can, or else you can just save. It's already saved, so you can assign, publish, on assign, and you can now as a student. This is student view. Okay, you can see assign history, and they can attempt now. Okay, this is auto. Oh god, let me check once again whether I set it as auto graded. Go to settings, then we need to one response quiz immediately after submission. Okay, saved. All right. So now the student can attempt. So each time when you create an assignment, it will notify the students. All right. So let's say it's 20. Simply one wrong answer. I mean, see, it's already auto graded. Immediately they can view the score. They can view the score. Correct answer is 15. It's a wrong answer. So check multiplication of 3. This is how the student view. But as a teacher, Is it graded? You can check out. See where is quiz 3. Wait, we go to the student. Okay, there's 13, 113. Then you can check. Alright, so it's not, you have to put the grade out by manual in this Google Classroom. So how we can do that? You can just go to the form, then check the responses by individual. So this individual score already released, and you can find out. It's good to have a name. Most front honestly can't find, but that's one you already know who is that. Kani, return team. Oh, there's a second one. So let me check. Second individual. So okay. Okay, it's good to have a name. So or else you see I did a mistake. I didn't have a name and doesn't know who is that. So we just learn from this mistake. Have a name so that you know who's one, and then we can just put their answers here. This is 0. This person is correct. 100. So you can just grade it and then return. This return is for it is easier for you. Once you grade everyone, you can just click return and it's returned. Okay, and it will notify your students. It's graded. All right. Do you have any questions? This is the quiz grading. Anyone? Any questions regarding the quiz on how to grade the quiz? No. All right. So let's we move to the next part. So for grading I already covered the forms. The last one is uh okay. The last one is questions, right? Questions of the polling. Okay, how to grade the polling? See, let's say we create a poll. Wait. Okay. Let's say we create a poll. Yeah, create question. Okay, now the question. 1 plus 1. How much the answer? So during your live class, you can just ask these questions to all students and on due day. You can set it's all similar like just now. The template is the same. Okay, to one maybe. You can edit. You can set the students can edit again once they just reply to each other. Okay, they can't reply. You can see. You can just pop up quiz maybe, but you can just ask. This is more like a question during a live class, or you want to do a survey, you can just do, and then it's already published. And as a student view, for student view, let's check. This is student view. How is it for a student? Check out new question. Okay, we can just, this is like more like a Facebook. You can post something and then people can comment and others can view the comment. That's how it is. You can just simply say um 2. This is answer is 2. Then you can enter. Done. So once you answer, or you can also answer here, then 20. Like this is 3. One is comment, and you can answer. 3 classmate answers. They can view other people's answers. So this is not really proper for a real quiz or test because they can view the other students' answers. So as a student, I mean, this is teacher's view how the teacher can view the answer. So we can check out. Yes, replied 3, and the 17 answer is 3. 17 answer. Okay, great. So you can see this is the answer, and yeah, 20. So these are what happened to the comment. To view the comments, okay, you should go to the question. Comments more like a post, and you just simply comment. and this is the answers of the students. Okay, that's why I answered the correct answer here. This is just a comment. Right, simply I say comment easy, something like that. See, it's just a comment. So yeah, can you see? All right. So thank you, Zarif, for the comment. All right. So that's all for the questions, how to grade the questions and all that. You can also grade the questions if you want. Let's say you're giving a bonus or something. You just simply say, okay, Zarif, so commented. Oh, you already done. He also answered 9. It's wrong, Zarif. Wrong. 1 plus 1 is 2. And he's also wrong. Right. He said 3. So both of them getting 0 written. You can also choose. Can you see the tick checkbox? You can also choose. You want to return all or just 1 and 2. Okay, so you can just return. So which means once you return, the student will receive the notification and they can review. All right, so that's all from me for the grading section. Now let's move to the student view section. Okay, meanwhile, I teach the teacher's view regarding the assignments and quiz, all that. I still showed how the student view is, but however, this time I'm going to show in detail. Before that, do you have any question? Feel free to ask. If you are shy, you can also ask me in the chat. No problem, I'm willing to answer. Any questions? Count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's someone. Okay, okay, this is the old one in the chat. Okay, so there's no question for now. So I move to the next section, which is a student view. So this is a student view. Okay, this is the student. How to join? I already taught you guys how to join. I think Shamin have explained as well. So if already joined, this is the home view for classroom. Okay, the student can choose which class they want from here. If they have multiple class, it will be listed here. They can choose. Since this is the class. If you are a teacher and also a student, see, teaching is here and enrolled is here. Okay, so you can just click on this. And if any task, you can check out the to-do list, all the classes, or else if you want to choose only one class, yes, you can see. All right, and whatever you have resubmitted, done, you can change to done tab, and you can check out here the list. And then you can also see the calendar, like just now, Madam, one of the participants asked what is the whether they can view the due dates and all that in the calendar, right? So they can view. And then, so let's go to the class. Okay, this is the announcement, the home page. If they posted something, even the teachers can post some materials, right? This is teachers view. I'll show you. You want to post some material, simply show post something material. Just if you want to give your students as a reference to have a better knowledge, make please make use of YouTube. Even I always as a degree student always learn a lot through YouTube. Alright, so I can just post. This is student view. This is teacher's view. Okay, teacher has already posted. So this is student view. Okay, so now you can see. Just refresh. So we can see I posted something just now, the material. As a student, I can view here. See, there's a new material. So you can just click and then have a look. You can just click and it will go to the link. All right, then okay, that's all. I have questions. I can just click and it's saw me how I answer, right? There'll be a question and I can answer here. This is a comment. And then next is guys, if you have any question, please stop me and ask. Okay, over here, upcoming. So here is like all these dates, all that. More like a to-do list, but this is more on like a timeline. Okay, so this is a classwork. In teacher's view, this is a teacher's view. You see, in the classwork tab, there's a create Google Calendar class drive folder. So let's say Google Calendar. Even teacher have a Google Calendar. They can check out their assignments, due date, and all that. They have appointment. They can have appointment. It's all synced to one calendar. It's not a separated one. So you can see. So if you have any assignments, anything you can check out here. Alright, so next is class drive folder. So when you know something in your drive, there will be automatically a classroom folder will be created. So all your materials will be here. Even your students submitted something, it will be in your drive. Taking some time. Okay. Have you guys taken your lunch? Watching it while enjoying your lunch? Alright, so these are all your files and the file student is submitted as well, I guess. Okay, then you can check out. I mean, now for student view, it's view your work. Oh yeah, it's create. For teacher, it's create. For students, they can view their work, whatever work they have, and then they can also they do also have their own drive. Okay, that's now in teacher's drive. There's no student submission yet, but when they open their students document, later it will be downloaded here, and or else you can just view from their drive if they linked it. So this is my students files. Okay. And they can also view by chapter, so it's organized, well organized by the teacher, so it's easier for the students as well. They can just go to chapter 1 and see what's in chapter 1, topics. It's easy. For let's say they have assignment, you can just click view assignment, and then they can submit the assignment. Okay, they want to create new, yes, they can create new. See, I'm creating. You can just go here, and then they can, if it's individual, they can do like this. They can just say answers question 1, Q1 answer. Sorry, typo. Answer, so they say answer is 1 plus 1, sorry, so 1 times 1 1 dy 1 equals to 1, something like that. Okay, this is the answer. Let's say it's a group work. No problem, they can share the file. They can share a file among their friends and they can edit together in one file. Alright, so they can, yeah, done. So they can just, once they complete, they can turn in, or it's already auto save. They can just cancel like this. It's already there. You see, auto saved, so no problem. So once they complete their assignments, they can just turn in here, or you can also see there's another button here in the document itself. Yes, can you see I'm turning? So they can also directly turn in like this or like this. So, but whatever it is, I prefer this way. This is my just a suggestion. I suggest to your students. They can just click this. So it's turning. Seeing they have submitted. Let's say they want to unsubmit. They say mistakenly they click the turn in. They can unsubmit totally. So you want to see check. So which one was the assignment one? So can you check? There's no turned in. Yes, there's no turned in. All right. Let's say submit turning. And Mrs. Teacher, can we or not? Now, assignment 1, right? So let's see the assignment. Am I clicking on the wrong assignment? Oh, yes, correct assignment. So you can see turned assignment. So the teacher can just open the document and great, as I explained just now. Okay, so that's how we, as a student, they can submit the assignment. All right, then you can go back here, clicking assignments. Then how to assignment, how to join. I already taught you how to see as announcement. Yeah, this is announcement. They can already see how to attach and submit the assignments. Yes, done. How to do quiz. Yeah, just now I showed you how they did the quiz, right? Okay, once again we can attempt again. Okay, let me create another quiz, a short one once again. Okay, we do few times so that you can better, you can understand well. Quiz 5, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, then please just click one question maybe. Quiz 5, sorry, the question. Uh, 5 divided by, let's see, 10 divided by 2. Okay, short answer. Let's put 5. The correct answer is, so you can see for the short answer you can have multiple short answers. This one is the correct answer is 5. Am I correct? The next teacher, can you answer me? Is 10 divided by 2 is 5? Okay, say okay. Good job. Division. Okay, correct. So done. So done. Then I said this is required. Okay. Save. Assign. So it's in, yeah, because I didn't choose the topic, right? So it's okay. Okay, this is a student view. Student view. So you can see, just refresh. See, the quiz is there. So they can just click on that and they can attempt the quiz like this. Say, let's say it's a correct wrong answer. 4. Okay, just now in the setting I didn't set it to limit to 1, so that's why it's showing this, or else it won't be, it's not visible. They can only view a score. See, the correct answer is 5. The feedback is check division of 5, so 0 points. All right, so they can an assignment, and when you click submit in the Google form, it's automatically submitted. If you want to unsubmit, yes, you can try unsubmit. Attempt again. If it's a like limit to 1, let's say what will happen if it's limit to 1. Quiz 5. This is teacher's viewer. Sorry if I submitted one. Good. So just now see, this is Zarif. The one is actually Zarif. So in the mind, since I unsubmitted it, I can attend. So I want to edit the quiz. Limit to 1 response. So all this, I mean, they can't do anything. Okay, let me was my font. So as a teacher, always please make sure you set and do multiple times. I got my transcriptor slow. Here we can. Why? What happened? But so individual. So
state business, government,
Okay, so you can just limit to one response. Can you see?
business.
And then yes, save. So go back. Please, this is student viewer. This is student view. So you can just go to Google Form. No worries, it will be updated in real time. It's fine. It is now a correct answer. Okay, submit. See? So since it's already limited to once, okay, correct answer. You can actually, you should set the points in the form. Since I didn't set the points, it's zero. Okay, so still, so that's all it's done. Now, what else can, so how to submit quiz is done. How to see grades as a student, how they can see the grades.
Outline.
Okay, they can see the grades by going to view your work. And can you see? They can see their grades here. Each work, what was the score? And they can just review. Can you see there's already reviewed? There's a comment. This is a comment icon. You can just see, okay, teacher has given some comments. So let me check. As a student, I can just go. Then see, there's two comments. Good job. Oh, good job. And then this one, do you remember we put a comment? Sorry, not this. We put a comment right in there. As a teacher, we put a comment in the student's answer sheet. So now, as a student, how am I going to view the comment? So can you see? They can check out. So they can click on the comment. They can see, oh, this is a part spelling mistake, and this is the part something. Okay, and they can check out for another one. Okay, where's the comment? Let me see. Mm, so yeah, you can see the comment, and you can also see the comments. Okay. So for example, if you have resolved, you can say resolve. So teacher will know the comment has been resolved. Something like that. Okay. So next we go for the slides. How to view the comments. You can click on this to view the comment. So you can click on this. See, you can also resolve. As a student, I can resolve something like. Okay. So that's how we view the comments, and we sorry, this is student view. So that's how we view the grades. So next, for the quizzes, yeah, there's two types. They can it is auto graded and manual, and just for students, that doesn't matter. For auto grade, they can see it immediately. For manual, once teacher has reviewed and some written, they can check. So and students can also view, okay, like written, you can check out. So they can see the teacher's written is here, and these are the grades. Okay, and they can click individually and see. Like just now, we see the we checked for sorry. So how they can individual to see the results, okay, assignments. Just click. The submitted one is here. So you can see once, for example, they want to just click on this and see, okay, it's graded. So they want to view the assignment. Yes, they can view like this, and they can view their score here again. They can view their grade here. All right. So if let's say the lecturer, the teacher wanted to ask them, okay, your result is very bad. The student, your result is very bad. You have to resubmit. Then they can resubmit. They can edit again all their comments, all that, and they can resubmit. And but don't worry, in the teacher's history, it will be written as resubmitted. So no worries regarding that. Okay. I think that's all from me from students' view. But if you have any question, feel free to ask. Once again, I'm reminding, please feel free to ask. You can ask by using your mic, or you can also ask through chat. I'm checking the chat now. Any questions? Okay, any questions?
Yeah. Hi, Kani.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, can we add in
Mhm.
the classroom themes or the school logo also?
School logo. Yeah, I think
Oh,
you can. I think you can. I think this is class settings. We can check together. Down. Wait. Since you mean logo like this at front?
yes, school or company logo or university logo.
Check. Give me a minute. Mm, give 1 minute. Let me check.
Okay.
Changing templates maybe. Uh, okay. Actually, you can check out how we can change it.
Sorry.
Sorry, this is a student's view, right? Let's go to the teacher's view because teachers as a teacher's view. Yes, can you see here? Just now I was looking at students' views. The students, yes, they can change the theme. They can check. Yes, there's a mad science, right? So they can change their themes. It is see, it's changing. Or you can upload your logo. Select a photo. So like just now I choose. Let's say we put mine. Sorry, I don't have at the moment. Okay, let's say I put green. Okay, green picture. Yes. So you can see the size is should be in this. So later you can do the edit and then change. See, it changed. So that's how you can do that. So is it clear?
Yeah, it's under upload photo, right?
Scheduling a webinar from the web portal just takes a few clicks. Once you've signed in, click the Webinars tab and click Schedule a webinar.
Whose
And
mic
put
is
the
that?
topic of that webinar, choose the date, time.
Okay. Any other questions?
On the grading, on the grade just now, I saw that you key in manually 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10,
For which one? The squeeze is it?
the grade.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Which grade,
Oh,
madam?
this,
The one the documents or the quiz or the multiple attachment?
the quiz,
Okay, yeah. For the quiz, yes, you have to do a
manually.
yeah,
Oh,
for
it cannot
quiz.
be auto calculated.
Let me check. Is there any possible way auto quiz? Usually, if you have like let's say after this class, you have any questions like a doubts, you can also use Google search. It's very easy. They
The
will
screen you
show
show here, this is the
step
summary
by
of
step.
all the results, right?
Even I learned a lot of that through that. You can make use of that. Yeah, on the screen I can see. Um, on screen. Okay, over here, classwork, right? So this is a quiz, submission, review assignment. So there's a turn team, and then you can just click on the form. Okay, go to the form. Okay, edit. should click edit. So for the response, you can go to the response. Questions. We set questions here. This is the response. Click the response. Responses. Okay. You have 3 tabs. The responses, which is summary. Summary. If some teachers they do like research, like these type of questions, how many people able to answer correctly, all that. So you can check it out here, and this yes, so that it's easier for you to identify who did that. Then you can see individually one by one. So this is the second student. This is the third student. This is the fourth student. So you can see the grades here. If you have set the points, you can see the points here. Alright, even if you want to download these are you can just create a spreadsheet. Okay. You can see if you have okay. So that's how it works. Here, we need any better explanation. You can check other quiz maybe. You can check out these, the assignment, quiz one. So again, you can check the responses. Click edit. You can see the responses again by individual. So in this quiz, there are 5 responses. So can you see? Yeah, for the quiz. Okay, is it clear? Any questions? Any other questions? So this is the writing thing I'm showing again. Let me choose a nice one. And just now add signs. Okay, if you have any question, you can feel free to ask. And it's great. Yeah. And sometimes there's a problem. Some of teachers have told me that the students are sharing the code with a different student who's not in this class, like in your class, but they're joining. So you can just click something like this, maybe just delete the student easily. I'm quite deleting myself. Right, I can just remove something like that, so they can control who's in the class. Okay, so if you want to invite more teachers, let's say for your lecturer, you want to do adjunct lecture, you can invite teachers. And also you can also invite students. I think just now in the first module they taught this, they can invite 3 units as well. So any other questions? Anyone? Any questions?
Kani,
Yeah.
Can you share the step just now, how you download to spreadsheet? And then it can turn
Oh, I
to a
don't.
graph, right? The step.
Yeah. Okay, okay, I'll show it.
Okay.
1 second. Then click edit. Internet is quite slow, I guess. Okay, so you can go to responses.
Okay.
Okay, then you can just it doesn't matter. You can just click this icon. Can you see? Download responses, print all responses. With me, I will just click on this view responses. It's the same, it's still downloading inside your Google Drive. So, see, you can see what time they
You go to
submitted.
Excel direct, eh?
Yes, a Google spreadsheet.
Google spreadsheet. Okay. Yeah,
You
okay,
go
that's good.
directly
Here we
and
can upload the graph or, eh?
yes, you can do all that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So, any other questions? If you have questions, you can ask me. Or else let me check chat. Any other questions in the chat? Or else I will pass it to our moderator.